And to get a Syrian perspective now, I want to go to Berevan Resol. She's a journalist based in Syria. It's good to have you with us. The Syrian government forces have withdrawn from Sweida. Is that going to end the violence in the city?
Yeah, thank you for having me. Actually, the withdrawal is a significant step toward de-escalation, but it's unlikely to fully end the violence, at least not immediately. While the army's retreat has eased tensions, local militias and community grievances remain. And you can say that the root causes that is economic hardship, forced conscription, and mistrust of the regime have not been resolved yet. Without sustainable political agreement and real reforms, there is a high risk that clashes could flare up again.
Does Syria's society, do Syrians, do they support the president's agenda, choosing mediation over confrontation, even after the strikes against Damascus?
Yes, but cautiously, after more than a decade of war, most Syrians desperately want peace and are tired of confrontation. There is a broad social support for dialogue, but only if it leads to real change, not symbolic gestures. The recent Israeli strikes on Damascus have added pressure on the government, but they also reinforce the public fear of further instability, making meditation more attractive. So, if making it more attractive if it is credible.
You know, the United States, officials from the U.S., they say that all of the parties involved have agreed on steps towards ending the violence. Now, does that include the Druze leaders in the region?
Partially, yes, but it's complicated because some Druze leaders have agreed to dialogue and disengagement, particularly religious and community elders. However, not all factions are on board. Some youth-led groups and armed local elements remain skeptical of both the regime and external actors. So full Druze endorsement depends on whether their demands for justice, autonomy, and safety are actually met in practice.
Mm-hmm. You said that trust in this new government is still very fragile. And so far, the government in Damascus has failed to stop violence between religious groups, the army, and minorities. Now you have the interim president promising to protect the rights of every Syrian without any exception. Is that credible? Is it believable?
Actually, President Bashar's statement is strong on language, but trust in the central government is low, especially in marginalizing communities. To be credible, the promise must be followed by transparent investigation into past abuse, inclusion of minorities in governance, and also limiting the role of military intelligence in civilian areas. Without these steps, words alone will not be enough to restore trust.
Syrian journalist Berevan Resol giving us the perspective from inside Syria today. Thank you.